whoever picks me up, you don't have to come there that early. I don't mind sitting around. I'll get some cards and I'll have a cup of coffee and I'll write a few cards out to the people here to let them know I got there safely. And then you can pick me up just when you feel that it's time enough for you. I don't want you to get up that early, but when you're coming back, maybe we'll be able to come back for 12 o'clock mass or whatever mass you're going, okay? So, hi, my little darling Debbie and Eugene and little Angel. I can't wait till I see him, that little stinker. Nana's going to take you out walking and play with you and help Mommy. And I hope that he will know me. He won't be afraid of me. Well, it isn't too long now, Deb and Eugene. Only 2 weeks you can count the days. So 2 weeks I will be there. By the time you get this tape, it won't even be that long. So I'm anxious, and you have to pray and that Nana will get there safe, because you never know. Sometimes things do happen, which I hope not. I'm going to take insurance out again. I think it's safer when you take insurance and take the flight. So I feel kind of excited about it, and I hope that the kids will be able to come to the plane too, because I just love to see them when I get off the plane. I don't know, it's just something about it. And you can tell Betty Lou and Bill and whoever wants to come, it's okay by me. Maybe we can all stop and have a little breakfast together. Won't that be nice? Well, Betty Lou never goes to church till late anyway, and it won't hurt if we go to a real late Mass, or even if we miss Mass once. I guess it wouldn't hurt anybody. The Lord knows we mean well. So I love you very much, Debbie and Eugene and Baby and Mama and Daddy, and that Debbie especially. When I listen to your tape, honey, and you talk so cute when you taped it a couple of years ago, I just love it. I just enjoy listening to it, and it brings tears to my eyes too. Mitch is going to go to the plane to see me off, and I'm pretty sure King will too. Shirley is leaving for Atlanta, Georgia, or St. Louis, or wherever her mother is, the 8th, 2 days before I leave, and she's going to be gone 1 month. I could have got a special excursion for 1 month. It would cost just a few dollars less, but I didn't want to take it because, well, there's so many places I want to go, and if I visit Lorraine and Betty Lou and Chuck asked me to come and visit him a little bit, and I heard that Jean talked to me. She called me long distance, and she wants me to spend a couple of days with her in a motel. How do you like that? And I want to go dancing at least once. I got a beauty, I'm going to wear that pretty expensive $1.50 dress. And also, Jean told Jean and Eunice she wants me and you and Lorraine, I think, I don't know who else, and Jean, she wants us over to her house when I come. She wants you and the kids and Jimmy and I to visit. So that'll be nice too. I would really love seeing her nice home. I won't be able to mail this until I talk some more on the other side. So maybe Monday I'll be able to mail this to you, okay? I think you will get it just as quickly as you will get a letter. I will write a few lines in the letter so you can tape this and listen to it. But I will also tell you the flight number and everything in the letter. Spoke to Jean Hawks and Eunice on the phone, and they were very nice. And I sent Dennis $2 for graduation. That's all I could afford. And he sent me a nice thank you card. That's one thing I can say about Eunice. You can send her kids a quarter or a dollar once in a blue moon, and she will always acknowledge and tell you, and the kid will send a thank you card and thank you. She says, it isn't what you send, she says, Valerie. It's because you send it and with a good feeling, and it just makes the kids feel happy too. So that's a wonderful way to feel. I sent something to Sharon. She's my godchild, and my niece, my grandchild, and she never writes me even a little note or tells me that she received it. The same with Betty Lou. She never tells me if she receives anything, and I wait sometimes a month or two before I get the canceled check back. Well, I'll speak to you again, Jer. I am going to be anxiously waiting and I'm going to try my best to bake a couple of batches of cookies for my little honey bunches over there. I'll make some chocolate chips and peanut butter or something like that. I think they like those, don't they? I hope you do, honey. Hello again. Well, I've had a pretty nice weekend. I spent the weekend with Mitch. Together Saturday and Sunday we went walking and went to Donald hamburger places. They give tickets away. You get 2 Big Macs for $1.29. Maybe you do the same down there. And we very seldom go for a Big Mac. We'll go to Sambo's or Brookshire's or a Big Boy's. And then we go to Big Apple or somewhere when Mr. King takes us. He takes Shirley and I a lot. When he takes us shopping, he takes us out to eat, which is very nice for when I clean for him on a Friday about every other week or sometimes every 3rd week. Then he takes me out, and of course Shirley has to come along. And I go out and beef sandwich, and it's too much for me, so we cut it in half and divide it and then have a little dessert with it. Well, he's pretty good-hearted that way, but he's such a crab when it comes to going out and picking on waitresses. He makes him feel bad many times. And I just tell him, don't pay any attention to him. He acts this way, but he really don't mean it. At Sambo's, we have a girl, Debbie, and then we have another girl, waitress, Sandy. And, he used to can make you laugh. And Debbie, too, she got wise to him, so she won't take anything. She's a short, little chubby girl, not too fat, but she has a little girl of her own. She's divorced, and I guess she's got a couple of dogs, too. She's a very nice girl, and I told her I was there today for coffee, and I says, next month I'm going to see my Debbie. And she says, you are? And I said, my little granddaughter. I says, I can't wait till I see all of them. She's so sweet. And she says, gee, that's nice that you can go and see them. Well, the other day, Sandy was trying to pick up the plates and the fork, and Mr. King would say, don't take the fork, don't take the water, don't take this. Sandy got so angry, she just dropped and left everything. She says, I can't take this. He's a very aggravating person, and he will say things to hurt you. You have to be careful how you say things to him. He's an atheist. He don't believe in God, and every once in a while he'll say, oh my God, or this, and I see, you don't believe in God, but you mentioned God's name. So I says, there's something there, isn't there? So he'll just laugh about it, and I don't know why he's so against the Lord. See, he does not believe in God. He does not believe that Jesus was here or that Jesus died for us. He just, if there's a God, why are all these things happening, and why this and why that, As well, I don't know, but I know that there is a God, and I believe in God. You see, part of his family were holy rollers, and you know how those are. And he sits here. We watch TV every night, and he never used to do that by himself much, and he just laughed. I never heard him laugh so hard in my life. His face was so flushed, and I laughed with him, and he says, this is what I like, this is what I need. And he says, I enjoy sitting at home and just relaxing and watching TV. He don't mind going out once a week, but he's tired. He stands on his feet all day and making these parts. And when he comes home, he says, I'm so tired. He's not a young man anymore, and he shows his age. And his feet get very tired. And I told him he should try soaking them in Epsom salts, too, because even a young person standing in one place at a machine making parts, that you would feel pretty tired. And when I told him Jimmy makes good money running around in the delivering packages, he says, can you imagine that? He says, the trade I have, and they only pay 5.25 an hour. And so this is why he wants to go to Alaska. He can get $10 or $12 an hour, and he wants to save and have a little account, get ahead this way. Well, how is Beverly and the baby? Oh gosh, I really miss them too. Tell her I send her all my love and hugs and kisses, and I hope God blesses her. I hope that she will be strong, and God will give her the willpower and strength to do the right thing by herself and her baby. And I hope Richard also will be blessed with some strength and willpower to do the right thing by his children, to be a good father, and to realize his responsibilities. I wish that Bevy was alone in a way. If she could come here, yeah, and girls like you that have a little education could do office work. You can get a job just like that. One of the managers from a motel told me this. If I had office experience, I could get a job right away. And you could make pretty good here, too. I said I would take care of her baby, and with what I get, I could help out, and she could pay half and a little more than half if she's working, because I'd be taking care of her baby. And maybe she could feel better here. She has allergies, too. And maybe she could find a good life, good happiness. Hope that my health don't give out, and that you all will keep well and strong, that God will bless you all and keep you, and hugs and kisses to all the little ones and all the big ones. From your mom, love. Bye-bye. Well, tonight you hear in the background, I had the TV on low, but I feel as long as I feel good and she lets me stay there, I feel guilty if I don't help her. And this Bevy, she sleeps to 10:30. Today it was almost 11 o'clock. Oh, and she's in bed, like last night, she was all right, she was in bed at 10. She watches a little bit and falls asleep. But tonight she come in pots. And I don't know, I says, where she gets the gall, where she gets the nerve. She always tells me, oh, I'm sorry, but does the same thing over again. Well, Jerry, I guess that's enough of that. I may get sick and tired of listening to this, but I just had to tell you how things are. I thought things would be a lot better. She always lies and says that she's getting along good, she's doing good, but it's all baloney. But I'm looking, Danny's going to leave April 5th, and pretty soon it'll be Easter, and I'm going to be busy. I don't care what she does, but I'm going to see my friends, and I talk to Mitch. He calls me, and I don't know, there's something about Mitch. He's older, he's closer, to my age, and I know with his religion, but his mother always says, try to be friends with him. You're the only woman that ever really did most for him. He wouldn't shave or anything for anybody. And now when he sees me, he talks to me, he says, I thought you always belonged to me. And he says he cares for me. And well, he seems to be, maybe gradually he won't be like this about that polygamy, He likes his Mormon church. Well, Danny's a Mormon too. And I says, well, I could go to your church. I says, they believe in the same God. I says, I'm not against anybody's belief. I says, things have changed in every church. There's many things I don't like in our church anymore, the way they carry on, the way the women dress, with short dresses, and they're supposed to be nuns. You don't even know who the nun is or what, and all different colors. If they would wear at least a light blue or dark blue and a white blouse and show that they are a nun, but they don't. And I heard the other day on the radio that there was a nun, had a baby, and she got rid of it. and they found this out. That's a nice thing to hear, you know. That makes it bad for the Catholics. So while Danny's gone, I'm going to see Mitch, and I'm going to see how I feel about things and what happens between him and I'll make a decision. I feel sorry for Danny because he's going to be all broken up. He says he would never come back here if I broke up with him. Well, if the tape is... You know, when Bevy got me so upset and I took her to that halfway house, I called you, Betty Lou, and Lorraine. And my goodness, cost me $10 for each call. So with my phone bill, I had a $42 phone bill. So I have to take it easy if I want to save a little and have some money to come down there to see you. Well, I don't know if this is the end, but if real beautiful little apartment. They have no furniture. They have bells in the bathroom and in the bedroom kitchen. With 6 days somebody ring the bell. And they have a nice patio outside. And they're all nice. And then Salvation Army is downstairs, and they serve meals every day at noon. They have a nice dinner for 75 cents.